change. More.
Also, Dandy came with what was called his magic whip, and actually the whip had a cloth cover and the whip lashes hung down. And the idea of the toy is that you're a lion tamer controlling this ferocious beast.
Know it!
Now, the magic whip was also designed for you to tap Dandy under his chin to change his functions. Dandy will walk forward, he'll walk backwards.
Check your notes, motherfucker.
And then you hit him under the chin again, and then he starts to sit down. You'll hear a click, and he'll start to rear up.
You can't compete.
And then when he reaches the final point, he starts to come back down, and you'll hear him kind of growl.
Know it!
And then he'll continue walking. Now, the idea was to use this stick to prop him up as he starts the rear, because Dandy will not do it on his own.
Get out!
Another thing that's truly amazing about Dandy is not only the fact that he has his original tail, and I'm going to take it off for purposes of this demonstration because this tail itself is extremely rare to find.
You can't compete.
In my opinion, they designed the tail very poorly due to the fact that there's a tab here that fits into the rear of Dandy's body. And every one I've ever seen has been broken off with the exception of one, and that's my personal Dandy. Well, this one was broken too, but what I did was I was able to weld the tab back onto the tail using a heat process.
Get
now,
out!
What it did do, though, it made a little bit of discoloration here. Nonetheless, the tail is operational. It will fit into Dandy, and the tail will stay on. And like I said, most of the time these tails are missing, or they're broken, or they're in smithereens. So this one does work.
You've been had, motherfucker.
And the one other extraordinary thing, and that of a piece that is usually missing, is Dandy's battery cover.
Get out!
Dandy will operate without his battery cover, but you have to use tape, and a lot of times the batteries will move around, and then they'll lose contact, causing Dandy to stall.
No!
So, let's see how he works. Like I said, he's going to walk forward. I'll tap him under the chin. He'll walk backwards.
Check your notes, motherfucker.
And then when I hold him underneath the chin, he'll start to sit down. You'll hear a click, and then he'll start to rear up. And as he comes down from the rearing up position, you'll hear him sort of growl.
Know it!
And then he'll continue walking forward. So let's check him out. You have to wait at least 2 cycles before you change his function.
No!
Now he's going backwards. There he goes. He starts to sit.
I am king! Know it! Isn't that neat?